For those of y'all that don't know, a lot of reheat valves and EXVs are actually rebuildable. So you can replace the whole thing effectively without sweating anything out in most cases. So this is a reheat valve. It came off of an Aon CF series condenser. So you can see all that's inside is a 3-way pipe and some male threaded connections. There's no screen or anything, so we've been able to successfully rebuild these several times with no problems. We have issues with the reheat valve. Just gotta take a Crescent and like a pipe wrench, maybe a cheater bar, use some hard drawn copper to increase torque and stuff, and break free the nut right here to that holds this part to the body. So this is a Sporlan MTW9 reheat valve. This is either a feed valve or a drain valve off a chiller, but it's got a stepper motor here. It's the same idea. You break it free from the body here with like a Crescent, a pipe wrench, or a pipe wrench would probably work, but you don't want to damage the nut here that you're gripping. So same deal. If you look in there, it's really just a pipe and some threaded connections. It's got a sight glass here so you can see that plunger come in and out, and moisture indicator. And if you look in at this angle, there's no screen or anything, so you're good to go. This is a great way to save a lot of time when you're replacing EXVs, drain valves, feed valves, reheat valves, and help you avoid any, increased risk at the same time with using a torch. And for anybody saying that it may or may not work, I'm not going to say it works every time, but we've done this many, many times in different types of valves, and we have yet to have any problems on startup with any of these rebuilds. So I would highly recommend rebuilding these valves mechanically whenever you can, unless for some reason you're specifically not able to, because overall you're definitely going to be getting things done quicker and making more money. One last thing I'd like to note is when you're connecting these, I always put nylon on here. It's going to make a much better connection. That way you're less likely to leak. And I haven't been using a torque wrench to torque these down to spec, but if you can find the torque specs, when you look up part number and manual for these valves, I would highly recommend, if possible, torquing those to spec. It's gonna reduce the likelihood of any leaks popping up, but again, I haven't ever actually torqued these down to spec, and we haven't had any leaks.